Media marketplace grew a little larger this month with the launch of a new platform called GETTR. Started by a high-profile past advisor to President Trump, it's seen by many as a conservative alternative to other platforms and with the promise of creating a, quote, true marketplace of ideas. Joining us now to share more about it, the CEO of GETTR, Jason Miller. Jason, welcome to the National Desk. Good to have you on this Friday morning. There's already Facebook, there's Twitter, there's Parler. Why the need for GETTR?
Well, Scott, good morning. I think really what we need is a marketplace of ideas, a place where folks can actually have this political dialogue where they don't have to be in fear of being censored or deplatformed. And this is one of the things we saw this last year, whether it be the suppression of the Hunter Biden story or the deplatforming of President Trump, that people can simply criticize something such as COVID-19 strategies or mask wearing strategies or raise issues around election fraud, and they're automatically deplatformed. We believe that our First Amendment is so important. That's why we want to create this platform where we have, again, people can come together, they can have these debates, and you're not going to get deplatformed simply for expressing a political view.
So if you're calling it cancel free, are you saying there aren't rules with what people can post?
Not at all. We have a very robust moderation strategy, the exact same way that you can't walk into the proverbial movie theater and yell fire, or you can't go and physically threaten somebody. Of course, similar standards apply here on our platform. Obviously, we would say that we don't like people posting pictures of beheadings, and so maybe Kathy Griffin wouldn't be someone who'd want to join our platform. But we think for the most part, the people want this marketplace to come to where they can actually talk and express their beliefs without the fear that someone in Silicon Valley is going to say, I like free speech, but not your free speech.
Was this mostly, though, Jason, just to bring in conservatives? In other words, was there some involvement by former President Trump? Obviously, you have a very close connection, since it's no secret that he's upset about having his accounts frozen on Facebook and Twitter.
So we want this to be for everyone across the political spectrum and across the world, for that matter. What I would say is if you believe in free speech, if you reject this notion of cancel culture, if you like superior technology and you don't think that we should have to be subjected to something inferior or junior varsity and only the Silicon Valley oligarchs can have something fancy, then come join us. We have the folks all around the country, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, Germany, Canada. We're among our top 5 international users in this first week, which, by the way, we're now over 1.25 million accounts. Fastest growing social media site in world history, and we think sky's the limit.
Just about 20 seconds left here, Jason, if I can quickly. You got hacked almost as soon as you launched. You expect more of these targeted attacks on GETTR?
Well, the good news is we identified and sealed the breach within an hour. There was no personally identifying information that was grabbed, namely because we don't collect personally identifying information. All that happened was they're able to change a few screen names, but we have a big target on our back. I'm sure the CCP and anyone who opposes democracy and freedom will be aiming for us. But you know what? We're number one, and we plan on staying there.
Jason Miller, thank you so much for joining us on this Friday morning on the National Desk. We appreciate your time.